morning all. I am Dr. Dhuniba Ishwanath, Assistant Professor of Chemistry, Government First Grade College, Kerala, Bangalore. Today I am going to discuss about 14th session of Biochemistry, Chemistry 8th, which belongs to proteins of 6th semester BSc. In this session, I am going to discuss about the denaturation of proteins, renaturation of proteins, Unfinson's experiment with ribonuclease. These I have to discuss in this session one by one. Now first of all going to there is a denaturation of proteins. What is mean by denaturation? The destruction of the three-dimensional structure of a protein by heating or by adding reagents like a strong acid or strong alkalis or acetones, alcohols, urea, detergent, organic solvents, or by mechanical shaking or by passing strong rays which leads to loss of biological activity is called denaturation of proteins. Very simple. The one sentence answer means a process in which the natural protein is loses its biological activity by adding a by heating or by adding a strong reagents called that is a denaturation of the proteins. In this main it is nothing but destruction of the three-dimensional structure of the protein takes place by various operation like heating or adding the reagent or mechanical shaking or passing the X-rays or that is the radiations, thereby which the biological activity or natural activity will be lost, and such process is called as a denaturation of the proteins. And this is the important part examination point. What is mean by denaturation of the protein is nothing but just you have to say. Now here what are the reagents? Here I have already mentioned these reagents are, that is reagents are used for that is a denaturation of the proteins. Therefore agents of denaturation. Denaturation process can be brought by using a following reagents, like a first one is physical agents like heat, you have to heat, or violent shaking. Violent shaking means it you have to shake vigorously, that is proteins, and that while shaking it loses the biological activity of protein, or that is it takes place again by passing a X-rays. X-rays or that is a strong light, that is a energetic radiation like X-rays are also, even though ultraviolet radiations you have to pass through a protein, then that destruction or it is changes. It is changes in the three-dimensional structure or breaking of the bond or alteration of the three-dimensional structure of the protein takes place, and hence it is a denatured. Therefore, it is the first method or agent is used to, that is a physical agents like a heat or violent shaking and passing the X-rays or that is ultraviolet radiations, then that can be brought by denaturation process. The second one is adding the chemical agents. By using a chemical agents, acids by adding acids or alkalis, organic solvents like ether, alcohols, salts of heavy metals like there is a lead, mercury, or again there is urea, salicylate. These are we are adding these chemical agents. The reaction will be takes place, and the destruction or removal or disturbance of the naturally natural structure of the three dimension structure of the protein loses and lost, and hence it becomes a denature. And this process is called that is a denaturation, and that can be brought by using a that is a chemical agents. For example, what is the example? One example I put here. After heating a natural egg, it becomes a insoluble, hard, and opaque. This is the nothing but it is a natural, that is a biological activity. Natural activity of a egg is loses because in egg suppose we are keeping it became say it gets the a baby, chicken baby will be a comes out, but by heating it it became hard and it is opaque and insoluble in water, such that this process will be takes place and it cannot be back, therefore it is biological activity lost, and this process is called as a denaturation process. Now coming to that is the characteristics of the denaturation. The following characters of denaturation of proteins are takes place. First one is the native helical. That is, a native means the naturally occurring helical structure of the protein is lost. That is the first one. Three-dimensional structure like that is the native helical structure present in the protein that can be lost. This is the first happen during the denatured proteins. Second one is the primary structure of the protein with peptide linkage remains intact. It is a remains intact. Peptide, that is the peptide bonds are not hydrolyzed. Peptide bond cannot be hydrolyzed. It becomes intact, and this is the second character. The third one is the protein loses its biological activity. I already told. This is third one. The protein loses its biological activity. Fourth one is denatured protein. Denatured protein becomes insoluble in solvent, which is it was originally soluble. Actually, that is the proteins. No, naturally that is the original protein will be soluble in particular solvent, but when it is loses its biological activity, it is became a denatured, then it is insoluble in that same solvent. Same solvent. For example, we say that is a particular protein, it is soluble in benzene. Then after denature, that protein will not be soluble in that is benzene. This like will be takes place. Therefore, the denatured protein becomes insoluble in the solvent in which it was originally soluble. Next, fifth one, the viscosity of denatured proteins or solution increases while its surface tension decreases. Therefore, viscosity increases and surface tension decreases. This happening takes place by using in a denatured protein. And sixth one, the denaturation is associated with increase in ionizable and sulfhydryl groups of protein. That is an increase in ionizable and sulfhydryl groups of the protein. This is due to loss of hydrogen and disulfide bonds. Here, because denatured protein, the ionization will be takes place because the breaking of the bonds will be takes place. Disulfide bond will be a break by heating or whatever maybe by adding by giving that is the energy. Therefore, sulfhydryl groups also increases. Number of sulfhydryl groups or ions will be a increases due to loss of hydrogen and disulfide bonds. Seventh one is the denatured protein is more easily digested. Usually, we are that is a here the denatured protein is more easily digested. This is due to increased exposure of peptide bonds to the enzymes. While that is a exposing, because heating or making the denaturation means the protein to the exposed to the enzymes, and therefore cooking causes protein denaturation, and therefore cooked food protein is more easily digested. Therefore, raw food the proteins cannot be that is digested easily, but we are fried or we are cooked that is proteins, or it is making the denatured proteins that can be easily digested. Next, eighth one, denaturation is usually irreversible. It is irreversible. For instance, omelette can be prepared from an egg, but the reversible not possible. Therefore, the denaturation is unusual, irreversible, and unusual. That is usually the denaturation is usually irreversible because for example, omelette can be prepared from an egg, that is a protein albumin, but it is a reversible not possible. We are preparing that is a omelette from egg, but from omelette we cannot be prepared that is egg. This is the highly impossible. Next, ninth one is the careful denaturation is sometimes reversible. Suppose it is making the denaturation, it is carefully denaturation is takes place sometimes is that is a irreversible, means it is a denatured protein also can be made that is the same, that is original renaturation. It is known as renaturation. Hemoglobin undergoes a denaturation in presence of salicylate. Suppose hemoglobin we are adding that is a reagent like a salicylate. It is denatured by removing slowly salicylate from hemoglobin. That becomes a that is a original renatured. The same hemoglobin which will be recovered after that is removing the salicylate by that is this process is called as a renaturation. Therefore, some that is proteins we can be carefully that is renatured. Next, last one, that is denatured proteins cannot be crystallized. It cannot be crystallized. Okay. Therefore, denatured proteins cannot be crystallized. Now coming to that is the next property goes to that is a renaturation of proteins. Here, a reconstruction of the three dimension. It is exactly reverse of that is a denaturation proteins. Okay. The reconstruction of three-dimensional structure of proteins, which is denatured by heating or whatever may be, that can be reconnected, reconstructed by a protein by carefully cooling or isolating or purifying, which leads to gain a biological activity is called that is a renaturation of proteins. That is simple way. The reconstruction, what is mean by renaturation? This is again important question for examination point. What is mean by renaturation of protein means a reconstruction of the three-dimensional structure of protein from denatured protein by carefully cooling or isolating or purifying, which leads to gain the biological activity is called that is a renaturation of proteins. Example, suppose we say that is a DNA, that is RNA, that is RNase. RNase is nothing but it is called as a proteins. It is a native form means it having a 100% biological active and it is a natural. When we are adding a two mercaptoethanol and urea under the reduction, it forms that is a denatured, that is RN, that is a ribonuclease actually. This is the ribonuclease. This is the ribonuclease denatured and form a 0% activity. It is a denatured. But slowly we are removing that is a added reagent, that is a removal of that is a 2-mercaptoethanol and urea by using the oxidation that ribonuclease, it will be takes place around that is a 99% or nearly 100%. This process is called that is a renaturation of the proteins. Renaturation of the proteins. This is the example. Now coming to that is a Unfinson's experiment with ribonuclease. Now here this is the same renaturation of the protein means the gaining of the three-dimensional structure back from the denaturation by removing the added reagent called that is a by he explained that is a further that is a process of that is a renaturation by Unfinson's experiment with ribonuclease. Ribonuclease, no, he is taken as a ribonuclease and from that he done that is a experiment. Therefore, this experiment is that is a it is taken as a Unfinson's experiment with ribonuclease. Now here one of the major series of experiments on protein folding. Protein folding. That is protein folding was carried out by Unfinson's using the protein ribonuclease. Protein folding will be takes place. This protein is a small enzyme. Therefore, the folded protein is nothing but it is a small enzymes 124 residues containing 4 disulfide bonds. Usually, you know, here the ribonuclease having a small 124 residues containing that is small enzymes containing that is protein having 124 residues that is amino acids containing that is a 4 disulfide bonds which catalyzes the breakdown of RNA, which catalyzes by breakdown of RNA. The enzyme can be treated with urea and reducing agent like that is a 2-mercaptoethanol which effectively denature the enzymes. Therefore, ribonuclease can be it is a naturally active protein that can be denatured it loses that is a loses its biological activity or make it is inactive by adding a reducing agent like 2-mercaptoethanol in presence of the urea. In this state, it is unfolded will be takes place. Actually, that is natural proteins are folded manner. It is folded will be there. When it is denatured, it is became, then on natural that is protein will be became say unfolded. The sulfur and sulfur bond, that is a sulfur disulfide bond. It is also called as a disulfide bonds are reduced and it has no activity. Therefore, the folded protein is converted into unfolded protein by losing or reducing the number of that is a disulfide bonds. Therefore, it has a no activity by adding a reducing agent like 2-mercaptoethanol and urea. If this preparation is then slowly dialyzed, this is up to here we say that is it is a first we are a ribonuclease, it is converted into denatured by adding these reagent. Okay, and after that is adding these reagents and Pinson here done that is the experiments and we get that is a denatured protein that having a zero biological activity. Then this is the slowly dialyzed to remove. Then this same that is a denatured proteins ribonuclease that undergo a purification, slowly dialysis. Dialysis means that is it making the purification to remove the urea and 2-mercaptoethanol. Reducing agent that is a mercapto 2-mercaptoethanol reducing agent. The activity slowly returns. Activity of that is a protein will be a slowly retains. After dialysis is 100 complete 100% activity has returned. Therefore, it say that is it is a renatured. Renatured. This indicate that folding of the protein was contained in a primary amino acid sequence. Disulfide bridges or bonds form between two cysteines, two cysteine residues in the oxidizing environment. Therefore, disulfide bonds are breaking. That is a two cysteine, that is a cysteine residues are oxidizing environment. Further investigation by the Anfinsen suggests that the formation of the disulfide bond is not a random event either. The ribonuclease has a four disulfide bonds, hence eight cysteines are there. Eight cysteines are there. If the disulfide bond, SS bond formation was completely random, then chances of the forming the correct disulfide bond is very low. Suppose after that is a denaturation, the sulfide bonds are randomly there. That is, it formed that is randomly. Then the chances of correct disulfide bond, that is the original disulfide bond, is very low. It is the chances of formation of that is a disulfide bonds is very low. If the process was completely random, we would expect to achieve only a small fraction of original activity, 1%, approximately 1%. Suppose this is the completely random. After that is the making denatured, that denatured proteins having a the disulfide bonds are very random, then chances of the getting that is the original activity is very low yield, that is around 1%. The fact that 100% activity was achieved when the sufficient time was allowed. That suppose we are allowing that is sufficient time, slowly that can be regained. It is not hurry, it gives that is a time. Therefore, the fact 100% activity was achieved when sufficient time was allowed indicates that correct disulfide bond formation is favored. When correct folding takes place, the disulfides bond are essential for correct folding, but they stabilize the protein once it is folded. Again, it is not a sulfide bond only formation. The sulfide bond should be stabilized. Then only we say that is it got that is a biological activity. That is a DNA, that is a renatured protein. It is a retained that is a original activity of the protein. That should be takes place. The disulfide bond should be a correct form, and it should be stabilized. The disulfide bonds are usually found in proteins are exported for exported. For example, ribonuclease in insulin. This probably because the exterior of the cell is oxidized, hence stabilizes the SS double bond. That is a disulfide bond formation, while the interior cell has reducing environment, therefore favoring the reduced thio. That is a thio group. That is a SH group. And the protein are often much bigger than the nucleus, and the environment has a higher protein concentration. The chances of misfolding are greater, and the possibility of the misfolded proteins that is aggregating together is also greater. And this is explained by that is Unfinsons in the form of that is a experiment by using here that is in diagram it say that here this is the protein, it is a folded protein, it is a natural protein, it is folded manner. Here in that is a 4 sulfide bonds will be there. It is a actually this example is nothing but cysteine. Cysteine is the that is a protein native state that is a catalytically active. It is a 100% active. When we are adding that is the addition of urea and 2 mercaptoethanol, 2 mercaptoethanol in this, then what happen? It is a unfolded state. It going to that is a unfolded state. Like it is a random. It is a unfolded state. This is the straight line, or there are 2 strands are that is away from each other. That is unfolded manner, or it get that is like a linear structure, linear like structure, not properly linear. It is just like a linear or less unfolded structure will be formed, and it is inactive in state, and disulfides cross linked residues. That is a disulfide cross links reduced means disulfide bonds. This is the no. This is the they are reduced. That is the links are reduced means totally removed. Then this is the denatured protein. That was further that is he Unfinson reduced that is added that is urea and that is a reducing agent. Therefore, that is urea and that is a 2 mercaptoethanol to form that is a here activity is retained. The folding will be there, and that folding that is a disulfide bond will be correctly formed, and here the stable the disulfide bond will be formed as a stable, and here its biological activity is retains. Therefore, native catalytically active disulfide bonds cross links are correctly reformed. Here reformation is very important. If it is a very random, with either disulfide bond that is they are very random in unfolded that is a unfolded state, or that is a denatured protein, then it is chances for that is getting the activity is very less or around 1%. But when we are making that is a giving that is slow time, it is take that is its own time, then it is combining, it comes near, and a correct that is formation of that is disulfide bonds will be takes place, and also that only that is activity is not only depends on that is disulfide bonds, but it should be a stable. It should be a stable disulfide bond will be formed, and then only it get that is a 100% that is a activity that is a regain, and therefore this experiment is done by that is a Anfinson experiment on that is a nuclease, that is a ribonuclease. Here simple, the biological active protein to it is converted into denatured protein, or natural protein is converted into denatured protein by adding the reducing agent, and then after removing that is carefully, after cooling whatever may be, that is carefully it is done, that is carefully, very slowly, then all that is the molecules will becomes correctly and forms a bonds properly, and it is a stable disulfide bonds will be formed, and the activity, the biological activity will be retained. And this process is called as Anfinson's experiments on that is a ribonuclease. So far, I discussed about that is a denaturation of the proteins, renaturation of the proteins, Anfinson's experiment with ribonuclease. Uh, I hope you have understand. Any doubt you have, please you put in comment box. Thank you.